I wanted to come on here and make a really quick video about something that I think most of us can relate to if we're being honest with ourselves. Jealousy is something that I have found myself dealing with a lot in my life. You know, you hear people talking about like other people being jealous of them and other people being threatened by them. And for me, I'm like, no, I'm the jealous one. I'm the threatened one. When I see people doing something that I think I should be doing or doing a better job of, I get jealous. And I find that happens a lot when I'm scrolling through influencers on Instagram, because a lot of them are in my field or in a similar field, like the wellness world. And a lot of influencers are showing all the different ideas about what you can do to be well and all the ways they're doing it. So they're like embodying what they're preaching, which is amazing. And at the same time, there's two different ways of looking at their content. You can look at it through the eyes of jealousy, like what's wrong with me that I can't get my stuff together to like embody what I'm trying to do perfectly like they are. Or you can look at it through the lens of inspiration. You can be jealous or you can be inspired. And so something that someone said to me one time, they were talking about how to convert jealousy into inspiration. What I realized is when I'm jealous of someone and they seem to be doing everything perfectly and it's making me feel like I'm not good enough and like I'm behind and like they're perfect and why can't I be? I learned how to, and I don't do this perfectly, but I'm getting really good at it, is I switch it over to being inspired by them, because I'm looking at them and I'm like, wow, they're doing something really good in their lane, to the point where I'm like, dang, that's a beautiful video. They really captured the benefit of like whatever that practice was, and they're talking about the benefits of it because they know it personally. Then I think, okay, if they're doing that in their lane, in their niche, in their area of expertise, what could I do? Because their lane is their lane. It's not my lane. And it's not supposed to be my lane. And you know what else? My lane's not your lane. And your lane is different from everybody else's because you are unique and there's nobody else in the world who is you. And I know that sounds cliche and maybe a little bit corny, but that's the truth. And if we can convert jealousy to inspired, then nobody has to lose. We can all win because we all recognize that we're driving in our own lanes. Nobody wants someone coming over into their lane because it's an intrusion. So if I'm jealous of someone, it's because I'm trying to be in their lane. That's not my place. My place is my own lane. Take a look at your own lane because it's a really, really good lane. I promise. Whatever you were put here to do is amazing and you are the only one that can do it. The reason I'm so adamant about this is because this has been such a struggle for me. My whole life, looked around at what other people are doing and felt like I wasn't good enough and I wasn't doing it enough. Doing what I was supposed to be doing because I thought that what they were doing was what I was supposed to do because I was looking to other people for cues on how to be. You know what? I'm working my way out of that. And if this video can help you, I would love that because I have been given that idea of converting jealousy into inspiration and it really helped me and it helps me all the time. So anyway, I'm saying that as an influencer here, you know, with my little Instagram page, with my videos about things you can do to be healthy and to have a beautiful lifted face and to live your best life. Listen, we're all doing the best we can and none of us is doing it perfectly. Even the people that come across like they are, they're not because they're human and they're doing their lane and some of them are doing their lane really, really well. And if they're doing it really well, you can also do it really well, but it'll be your lane, not their lane. I hope that you can take this. And if you are like me and you struggle with this and you recognize that you struggle with it, because a lot of people do not want to admit that they're jealous. Jealousy is such a stigmatized thing. No one wants to admit they're jealous. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. There is a way to turn it into inspiration instead, and it feels way better and it's way more empowering. Be inspired, be encouraged. You're doing a great job. Follow your own path.